Okay, for number 4 and 5, I'm going to go a little bit faster. Kind of seeing what we need to do here. So we're going to add 32 to both sides. X squared minus 4x. Again, I know I'm going to add something because I'm going to make this a perfect square by completing the square. So in this case, b is negative 4 divided by 2, and I'm going to square that. But you notice anything squared is positive. So I know I'm always going to end up with a positive number here. So negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. Squared is 4. So let's go with that. So we're going to add 4 to both sides. Now, the only thing that's a little bit different here is the left side. Okay, so if I think about what perfect square would give me a negative 4 in the middle, so two things that multiply to 4 but add to negative 4. So wouldn't that be x minus 2 in here? Because negative 2 times negative 2 gives me positive 4. Negative 2 plus negative 2 gives me negative 4. So even if I just think about factoring this, that makes sense. You could FOIL it out to prove to yourself that that's right. So when I FOIL this, I get x times x, that's x squared. X times negative 2 is negative 2x. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. And negative 2 times negative 2 is the positive 4. So if you put those two together, you get that. You put the middle terms together, you get the negative 4. So there's a lot of reasons why this is now x minus 2 versus x plus 2. All right, so really from there, once you see that, square root property. Now the square root of 36 is positive and negative 6. So when I think about this, I'm going to add 2 to both sides. I have x equals 2 plus or minus 6. So don't need a calculator for this. This is x. 2 plus 6 is 8, and x 2 minus 6, which is negative 4. So those are my answers. Okay, number 5. Now, I know this is this is not equal to negative 7 or to 0, but I can still just get rid of the positive 1 by subtracting 1 from both sides. So, you know, it looks a little different, but I still want to get the k squared and the k by itself. Okay, then I'm going to complete the square. So I'm going to take half of b is negative 6, and square it. So negative 3 squared is 9. Again, I know that's a perfect square, so it's going to look like that. This is just 1 on this side. And it looks like two things that multiply to 9 but add to negative 6 would be negative 3 and negative 3. Then square root. It's going to be positive and negative 1. Radical 1 is actually a perfect square. All right, it's 1 and negative 1. So when I add 3 to both sides, I end up with k equals 3 plus or minus 1. So 3 plus 1 is 4. 3 minus 1 is 2. So 4 and 2 are your answers.